Hey guys, Samantha here. Day 3 of insanity, cardio recovery. In the aspect of insanity, it's obviously the more relatively easy workout of the program. And workouts like this, recovery days, stretch days, are difficult for me because I'm the most unflexible person in the world. I can't touch my toes. My hamstrings are always so tight. I've been like that forever, and I get that from my father. My mother is very flexible. My dad was not. So I got that gene. So these are always a struggle for me because it's just hard. But it was good. Gave me time. These kind of workouts always give me time to reflect on whatever's going on in life. So today, I've wanted to make a video about this for a long time, and I haven't, and so this might be very rambly and stupid, so if you don't want to hear about it, you don't have to watch this. But kind of wanted to talk about grief and how fitness and specifically Shaun T and T25 and Insanity Max 30 have helped me get to a point in my life where dealing with the loss of my dad in 2014, that's what helped me through it. That's what allowed me to not be a complete mess every day. And honestly, if you're grieving, it's okay to be a mess because everybody's grief is different. But I just want to tell you a little bit about my story and what helped me. And if it helps you, that's great. And if you ever want to talk about it, if you have lost somebody and you want to start a health and fitness journey, I've been there, I've done that. I can at least give you my side of the story. But anyways, so March of 2014, my dad passed away from a 5-year-long battle with cancer. And he is the healthiest person I ever knew. The man prepped his breakfast, got up in the morning, ate eggs, an omelet. For lunch, he had chicken and broccoli every single day. And he was the king of moderation. I am not the queen of moderation. I could eat everything. I have no control. So, anyways, he was somebody I really looked up to, and I still really look up to. Here, I'll give you a tour of my dirty house. But this is where I work out, and that is a picture of me and my dad. So he's always, 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 always with me when I'm working out, and he gives me the strength to get through it, along with Shaun T. But anyways, so when my dad died, a week after his funeral, I was at a trade show for work. I don't remember it at all. Totally blacked that out of my life. Came home, went right back to work. Came home every day after work, sat down, would eat a half package of Oreos, an entire pint of ice cream, pasta, whatever made me feel good, which really made me feel like crap because you'd never feel good when you binge. But I would binge, then I'd turn the TV on, and I would fall asleep on the couch until my husband got home from work, and then I'd get up, hang out with him for a little bit, eat some more, and go to bed. So in May of 2014, when I stepped on the scale, I was 220 pounds. Not good. I felt it. My family has genetically terrible knees. My knees hurt, my back hurt. I didn't fit into my clothes. Actually, for my dad's funeral, I had to purchase a size 14 pair of pants that I barely fit into. And that's the only pair of pants I still have from my bigger times. But anyways, so I was at a point where I was leading down a very terrible path very quickly. And I was sad. I was hurting physically from the weight. I was hurting emotionally from the grief. I was mad. I was mad that I let myself get this heavy. I was mad that my dad died. I was mad that God wasn't there for me. Or what I thought. I was mad. I was mad at everything. Everything was just terrible. Everything was terrible. I felt like everything was terrible and everything was out of control. Yes, there were things out of my control. Yes, I couldn't fix that my dad died. I couldn't fix that. That's life. I couldn't do anything about that. But what I can control is what I put in my body, what I do with my body, and anything to do with me, I can control. And something along the lines in my life, May 2014, clicked. And it was like, you know what? You feel so out of control. So take control of what you can. And so I did. So I started T25 and I took 100% accountability and control of my body. I did T25 at 220 pounds and it was hard. It was really hard. I went for walks. At that point in time, I was still, I did a little bit of cardio, and by cardio, I mean like 15 minutes on an elliptical at our apartment complex gym. So I started to take control of my life. And by doing that, my emotions fell into place. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had and still have really bad days. I have days where all I want to do is cry. I miss my dad immensely. I miss him every single day, and I will for the rest of my life. And what I've come to terms with is that's okay, because if you don't miss somebody, then they didn't mean that much to you to begin with. So I don't miss my ex-boyfriends from college, because in reality, they didn't really mean that much to me. I miss my father. So I'm okay with missing him, and I have gotten to the point where my mom and I will talk about good memories and we'll laugh about it, and whenever I encounter a problem, I always think about what my dad would have told me, because he already gave me all the advice I ever needed for life, whether I know it or not. I just got to dig back in my brain and find it, because I know he set me up for success in life. So one of the things he did was that you got to take care of yourself. You got to be active. You got to take control of your health, because things like cancer, things like, diseases that you can't control can happen. They can happen. And if your body is in the best shape that you can get it in, and you are as healthy as you can make it, then you have that much better of a chance of being able to fight shit with everything you have. So that's what he taught me. So I did that, and I'm still doing that. But there were so many days that I would put Shaun T on my TV. I have my little picture of my dad there, and I'd be doing T25 or Insanity Max 30 or doing a workout, and I would just start crying. And I think back on that, because that was over a year ago now, and that was somewhat of almost like a little mini grief support group for me. When Shaun T's on the TV telling you can do this, dig deeper, no excuses, like that for me personally translated to my grief. That I can do this. I can do this. I have to. I don't have a choice. So I got to dig deeper, figure out how to deal with these things, and just do it and do it. And I did. And it was very helpful for me. I did go to grief support group once a month. And you know what? I felt that was very helpful as well. But I felt like I got more life lesson support doing T25 in my living room than I did there. And maybe I wasn't I don't know. Anyways, so I've rambled on about this. This video doesn't make sense at all, but that's how I'm feeling today. I'm really feeling like I'm reflecting on a lot of things. I'm proud of how far I've came in this journey. I've lost 60 pounds. I'm going for 70. My dog is whining. Come here. Come. Hold on a second. Come here. That's my crazy dog. She's hungry. Sorry. Anyways, I just wanted to like throw that out there. That's just what I was thinking today. Shaun T, if you ever get this video somewhere, thank you. Thank you for making T25. Thank you for putting it out there. Thank you for helping me through the loss of the most important person in my life. And for any of you who have lost somebody, and if you're in the beginning stages of grief, it is possible to take each day and remember the person who passed away without it being overwhelmingly sad. It is possible. I can't speak for everybody, but I know for me, I got there. It doesn't mean that I don't have ups and downs, because I do all the time, but I truly believe that you can control how you feel, and you can spin positives into negatives, and you can or negatives into positives. I have not been able to figure out how my dad passing away has been a positive, but what I have been able to do is take his death and not let it control my life, and let it fuel my fire to be better. And so I just wanted to put that out there. You're not alone. I'm not alone. We all kind of kick ass. If you're doing anything to better yourself, I don't care if it's going for a 30-foot walk out your door, if that's what gets you started, or if it's completing an entire insanity program or competing in a bodybuilding competition. I don't care what it is, but everybody, I don't even remember what I said at the beginning of that, so clearly my brain is all over the place today. Anyways, day 3 of insanity went really well, and day 4 or 5 tomorrow. So I'll check in tomorrow, and I hope everyone has a good day and a good night. All right, bye.